Well, hi everyone. We are in Lebanon, Pennsylvania, and we are at the Lebanon County Fair. This is such a fun fair to come to, and it's held every year in July. And we almost missed it this year. We kind of just got busy and forgot about it, but we're so glad we made it. So we're going to start just checking out all the cool 4-H exhibits. And when you walk into the building, they have all these great flowers and planting exhibits, and we just, we love looking at all these things that the kids make. This section smells so good with all these fresh cut flowers, and these are all butterfly attracting flowers, and they're fun to come to because it gives you some good ideas, maybe learn about some flowers that you didn't know that you could grow around here, and plants that you didn't know you could grow. So it's kind of cool just to walk around and browse and look at all the different exhibits. These are always cute, these little planters with different scenes in them. I always like to see the unique things that people come up with. And this is the quilting section, and these are gorgeous. And all of these things are made by the 4-H kids, and 4-H is a group for kids, and there's so many different areas that you can join. They have Lego building, quilt making. That's a beautiful one. It's kind of like a tropical pattern. They have the flowers, they have baking, and this is a really neat group of 4-Hers. They made containers to hold arrows. So all these containers will hold arrows for bow and arrows. My daughters did 4-H for horseback riding, like the horses, and also goats. And it's such a positive experience. So if you have kids and you're thinking about 4-H, it is a super, super program. This is America Apron Contest, and these are super cute. Lots of talented kids definitely making all this awesome stuff. And this is a giant cabbage that is humongous. And then they have, they even have the eggs. They have contests on the eggs. All different things here, that is for sure. And then over here, they also have raffle tickets. Tons of selections. We'll just show you a few here. So you can enter, you can buy some tickets, and maybe you'll get selected and you'll get to win some of these awesome prizes here. There's a doggy dream basket, a shopping one. You can enter with tons of gift cards. So there's actually really cool things you can enter to win here. This section is all the 4-H clubs that deal with vegetables. My favorite vegetable section is the creations that they make with vegetables, and they look like people or animals. I think these are so cute. There's an ant, Shaun the sheep out of cauliflower. That's so cool. And then this one's so adorable. It's like a cabbage bunny with cucumber ears and stuff. These are so fun. Here's a little couple. That's adorable. This section has special place settings. I always like looking at these. And they're great. Really nice job. I'm here with a couple of my daughters and grandson, and we're on diets, and all we want to do is rip open all of these containers and eat all these desserts because they look so good, and we're so hungry. But we can't. But anyway, they have awesome preserves and sauces that they judge. But let's head out to the animal 4-H section and check out what they have. Here's a big pavilion where they have food available. You can eat under the pavilion cover there. And down here they have awesome food trucks, corn dogs, really good fair food here. And today's a hot day. It's 94, 95, and it is super, super humid out. And over here they have ice cream, lemonade, funnel cake. On the other side they had some barbecue. I love all these colorful food things here. Here's some fried veggies, cheese curds, sweet tea. That all sounds really good. Good stuff. And then the rides aren't open now, and unfortunately we're supposed to get super bad storms, so we were going to stay until the rides open, but with this bad storms that they're calling for, we're not going to do that today. So that's kind of a bummer, but next year maybe we'll catch it with the rides open. So they do have fun rides for the kids. You can buy tickets, and for the adults too. There's a ticket booth. The Ferris wheel, I was really wanting to ride the Ferris wheel. And there's some games that they have. So, a lot of popcorn, a lot of fun stuff going on at these county fairs. I love coming to them. And then they have live entertainment. They also have the farm equipment, and the kids are able to sit on the farm equipment, which is super fun for all the kids. My grandson is in heaven right now with all these tractors. He's all about the equipment. And then these are cute. This is, they're just made out of like barrels, and these are adorable farm animals made out of miscellaneous like barrels. Looks like an old oil tank. This is a little petting zoo area. They have feed in here that you can purchase, or you can just walk around and check out all these cool animals. Hi guys, you guys are so pretty. Cute goats. Now this is not the 4-H center. This is just a separate petting zoo. What a pretty llama. Little llama drama going on maybe. They're so sassy. Well, hi, you little cute pony. Somebody's looking for food. We don't have any food. Oh my gosh, and then look at these guys. They're like little cows. They're so adorable. Hello. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. So these are Scottish Highland cows. They're the oldest registered breed of cattle. African Watusi. I always like seeing, he's here every year. I like seeing him. He's so big. Or she's really pretty. And I just missed getting this camel. It just laid down. I've never seen a camel go from standing to laying down. So she looks like she's taking a nap. Here's a water buffalo. Neato. These are so cool. This is actually really fun. This alpaca is so sweet and adorable. Hello. Hi, sweetie. Pretty sheep, nice soft wool, and then they have a parrot. So that's a really cool little petting zoo there. Definitely glad we stopped there. There's another area to eat that's undercover, and it is super hot. My little grandson and daughter are taking a break in the shade, and my oldest daughter and I are going to go to check out the 4-H group. And here's a group of camels. I think they're going to have camel rides later, but it's really too hot right now. This is the cow area, and you'll never see cleaner cows and sheep and goats than in a 4-H competition area. They're just beautiful. They get bathed and washed and groomed, and they're just kept so clean and immaculate. And here's a couple young ones just taking a little afternoon nap with the fan blowing. He's really cute. Bye, Arnold. And then here's some goat and sheep with their little t-shirts on to keep them nice and clean. Super cute. This cow and the owner are waiting to go into the competition ring, which this is the competition ring, and there's a lot going on here with the cows. Some of the cows, they're big, and these young kids handle them really well. And a little Lancaster County came to Lebanon County. Here's the choo-choo barn, and they have really cool train displays that the kids can interact with. They can use the remote controls to operate them. So this is pretty neat. And this was the chicken and turkey and bunny room, and they were already judged, so some of them were already taken home, so we kind of missed this section. But this was a fun day at the Lebanon County Fair. We had a blast. So hope you enjoyed this little visit, and we hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching.